Hello, this is JilliBling of JilliBling.com. Today is Paper Pumpkin Day. So, did you get your box in the mail? When you got your box, did you notice that there are quite a few embellishments and little punch-out pieces? Like a lot of them. So, Cajun Craze ink spot. Adorable stamp pad. This paper pumpkin makes 20, I think cracker roll. I'm going to see, Cajun Craze stamp set, double-sided cracker boxes. So this makes lots of cracker boxes, which are great for giveaways. But I don't do 3D stuff too much. So I knew I wanted to find alternate ideas for this paper pumpkin. Okay, great idea. Means a little bit of work. Hold on. Joy to the world. This is advertising the next paper pumpkin. Okay, look at these. What would you do with all these? I know. Decorate your cracker boxes. Hold on, there's more. Somebody counted and I think there's over 500. These are double pumpkins, little pumpkins, flowers, banners. It's still going. And still going. Oh, but there's more. Hats, witches' hats, lots of flowers. See, there's more. Flowers and banners. More flowers and banners. Leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves and flowers and little flowers and different leaves. Notice it's falling over. There is so much in here. And then all the same thing in black, including a black kitty cat. And flowers. Okay, so my first thought was I'll punch all these out and I will start making cracker boxes. But like I said, I'm kind of not into 3D stuff. So I looked for alternates. And I looked and looked. And I found 4 things that will use up every last one of these pieces. So I'll show you. This was my, okay, it's been 2 days now. 2 days worth of looking and searching. Do you ever look and you find things that are okay, it's okay, but then you find things that, ooh, that's good? Okay, that's what these 4 things are that I'm going to show you. There's this one. Here's my little notes. Treats, we're going to make 10 of these because you use 2 of the cracker box forms to make one of these. And yes, it is a 3D item. And you can put whatever you like on the inside, whether it be candies or a perfect size for cookies. And we'll be making this one today. Or the panel card, you can, and we'll make 10 of those. This is the panel card. Monica Davis did this one. Very cute. Very clean. I like this one. Okay. Hope I have some adhesive on there. I'll get that off before the video. Or 10 cat cards. Oh, wait till you see this one. What do you think of that? Brenda Hillard, thank you for sharing. Isn't that cute? With the kitty cat on it, little sparkly on his eye. Simple, really nice, but in its own way, kind of interesting level of detail. Okay, thanks Brenda. 1, 2, 3, and the last one is the hat. Okay, this is my favorite one. Look at that. Maybe it's my favorite because I put sparkle on it. Okay, so today we'll do this. That will use up all of the cracker boxes and some of the little die cuts. And then next we'll do these 3. And I'll probably try to do them all today so they'll come to you soon. So, those of you that are not really 3D people, I got you covered here. We are going to make 10 treats, 10 panel cards, 10 cat cards, and 12 hat cards. Whew. Whew. Here's a stamp set. Cute. Cute, Cute, cute. Inks. Use these inks on all 4 projects. Okay. You know, I stuck this panel on a fold. Therefore, it's not really sitting up straight for me. And I want you to see it. How about like this for now? Okay, let's do it. Oh, and this came from Seeing Ink Spots. She had it on her, I think it was on Pinterest, and I went to her blog too. It's similar, it's not exactly the same. Same but different. Thank you, Seeing Ink Spots. Cute name. So here's all my pieces. So when I had all those pieces everywhere, I had them in little piles, and I set off to the side, okay, to make this one, we'll need 10 banners, and I wrote a number 10, 10 of these labels, 10 of the pumpkin, and I had all these clumps of pieces because I wanted to make sure to use every one of them. Because personally, it drives me crazy when I get done with the paper pumpkin. Woohoo, it's cute. And then I have 20 more pieces. I feel inclined to use every one of them because if I don't use them now, chances are I won't use them. So that's why I laid it all out. We will use every single piece. Okay. So the punch in the gray paper is for right here. This will hold the shape. And then I also put one, I don't know if you can tell, right there on the inside. Let's do that now. So you could use any size circle you want. This circle is 2.5, but if you had a smaller one, probably not a bigger one, anything smaller than 2.5 or 2 3/8. And if it isn't perfectly punched, my punch is a little tight here. That's okay, because the inside punch is covered. And this was just scrap paper I had in my paper salad drawer. And I wanted to use black, but I didn't have any in the box, so I didn't. Oh, I should set this off to the side. I need to make sure to list everything I use. Okay, so here are 2 of the, what do they call it, cracker box forms. And they're perforated, 2-sided. Which one should we do? I've got a whole bunch of them over here halfway done. Well, because we did the pumpkin pie, let's do the Cajun Craze. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut this right here, just on one side. Got my little cutter. Okay, so there it is. These, I somehow need to use those. Okay, I didn't use all the extra leftover pieces, but I used everything included in the kit. I'm not sure what to do with these. And let's get to folding this. So I'm just gonna give it a slight fold. Then put glue. For this project, I'm using liquid glue. I was using my Stampin' adhesive, the super strong one, Stampin' Seal Plus, but that wasn't holding quite like I wanted it to. The liquid glue is working a little bit better for me. You could use whatever you like, give it a try, but I'd say do liquid glue. Okay, so there's that one. Give it just a second for the moisture from the glue to absorb in the paper and hold it together. And let's do this one. Get along the edges if you can. Okay, I'm going to give that a second to dry. Close up my glue. Let's see what else I could get into here. I know I need one of each of these. So one skinny banner, one white stitched little panel, one green mossy meadow vine, one pumpkin. This one has one curly thing on it, and I think there's another one in here, and it has two curly things on it. Okay, 2 pumpkins. Oop, I'm making a mess out of this in here. Green leaf, more banners. Bumblebee, pumpkin vine. Is that everything? I think maybe 2 of these leaves. Let me check. So on here I have the banner, this white panel, 2 pumpkins, 2 green leaves, 1 yellow vine, and 1 green vine. Okay, and I did use some other products that were in my drawer because I never use them. So you could use whatever you have. If you have the black satin, great, or just anything that you have in these colors. I pulled off all of these things that I thought would work well on all the projects, along with these that came in the kit, and this is what I use on all the cards. If I had any other product that kind of falls into this same category, same colors, I would have pulled that out too and tried to use it up. Okay, I think we're done with this. So on here, hello pumpkin. That's this one. And you could use any black ink you have. This is old. It came in a recent paper pumpkin, so if you subscribe for a while, you have one of these in a spot. Archival black stamp and ink pad. It's, you could tell by the box, the stamp pad. It's old, but I love it, so just bear with me. You could use any black ink, but I'm going to use this one because I like it. And I need to use it. Oh, I can't see because I have that Happy Halloween on there. Hey, I think it's a good thing. This ink has never let me down. That's all the stamping. Okay, let's see. Oop, I did it crooked. Well, I'm going to wing it. It's not too bad, is it? Okay, so this is still letting it dry a bit. So let me start building the front. So with dimensionals, let's see what they, oh, and they gave these strips. These strips are intended to stick together the cracker boxes. But I ended up liking the glue better, so I'll set those off to the side. I'm sure I'll use them sometime soon. Glue dots. Dimensionals. Bo just came in from outside. He's looking at me like, who are you talking to? You always talk to the wall. And if I put these on something dark, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here's the pumpkins. Pumpkin with 2 vines, pumpkin with 1 vine. And I'm going to put only 1 dimensional on the center so that once it's on this panel, I have room to tuck in other pieces like the vines and the leaves. Probably should have put these words on first. Don't have enough fingers. Mini dimensionals. Okay. Hold on here. Okay, so when you're doing this one, if possible, don't put dimensionals under these ends, like I did there. Well, that one might be okay, because those are kind of floating. Where did I put that? Close to the bottom, but I still want to see the detail of the stitching and detail of this panel. Okay, so that's good. Next goes on pumpkins. Those I'm going to have them drop over the words, the banner, just a bit. Sure, it could go a little sideways. Okay, now I'm going to attach the leaves and the vines. Let's see, this one I put both of the leaves over here. I'll do this one different. This I need to get to stand up somehow so you can see it. That's clean. That's clean. Look at that. Can you see it okay? Yeah. Okay, so once again I'm going to use the glue. You could use a glue dot. I think that's what Stampin' Up! Intended. Oh, and I said I was going to do it from this side. Well, I'm getting in the way of the dimensional. Okay, hold on. Get glued. And I want a vine. So maybe here. How many fingers do you have? Okay, good. Now these things, let's see, because I have so much green going on, I'll put the yellow one on. Now I'll just put adhesive on the lower part of it. And it's okay that I got glue over here on the leaf because it will dry clear. There's probably an easier way to do this. Okay. So now should I just hold that and let it dry? Haha. Let me put it somewhere, because I know the underside of it has all kinds of glue. So does the top side. I work myself into a situation here. What did my son say? Conundrum. I have a conundrum. Oh, right in the middle. It's clean there. Woohoo! Okay, so let's work on, I bet you this is dry enough. Okay, so this is the pretty top, and I'm going to fold all these pieces down. Yeah, this is holding together just fine. The glue had enough time to take hold. Okay, nice. So on my little punched out circle, basic gray, or whatever color you have, Cajun grays, pumpkin pie, black, white. Put more glue than you think you need. Plenty of glue. Now that's going to go right on here. And I want it to stick. But you can see that the benefit of having a circle, I could tell that these are a little bit out of place, too big, and that's a little bit too narrow. So before it sets up, I'm going to push the areas that are too big. You know what? I think I need to get all those little panels into the glue. Hold on. So, turn it over. Take your bone folder and stick all those little flaps. Make sure they have glue on them. Okay, let's go back and try that again. Okay, so now I know they all are sticking to the gray, at least a little bit. And I'm going to make sure that this little border around the edge is, it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least somewhat. Like that one there is really shallow. Okay, that's better. Now, little bit of weight to hold it in place until I come back to it. Well, I have all these things going. Not much room. Scooch that over. Okay, let's work on the bow and a little bit of extra bow stuff. So this is old, it's retired, but even if you had black or any metallic, that would be just fine. But I like sparkle. Not so much orange, pumpkin pie, but it's working today. Here's a little bit of lace, and this is from some time ago, but again, trying to use it up. So whatever you have is good. Okay, my two little bits. Now I'm going to make a double bow. If you don't know how to make a double bow, one of my very first videos was making a double bow. And feel free to watch that. You can watch it over and over and you'll know how to make a double bow. And the double bow I'm going to attach with a glue dot. I hope that will hold it. Pretty. I need to clean up those ends. They're looking a little ragged. Everyone needs some good scissors. Okay, so let me start putting this together. After all three of these pieces are put on, I'll just stick it on top. A few glue dots on the back side. Uh-oh, what happened here? Still drying. It's looking good. It's holding together. Glue dot, glue dot. Glue dot. Then I'm going to put a glue dot on here, right in the middle. Take off the paper, maybe. Not having much luck here. Okay, now take off the paper. There it is. Then fold it in half, and that will hold the crease. Good. I should do the same with the sequins. That's about halfway. Okay. Could stick those together. I'm not sure glue dots are the best for what I'm doing here, but because they come with the kit, that's what it will be. What should go on top? I think the sequins, well, did I just mess that up? Can't really turn them over because the string is on the other side of the sequins. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so that has 3 glue dots on it. The sequins have 3 glue dots on them. Oh, that's fine. Those are together. Now I need more glue dots. Boy, this is just loaded. I don't think glue would set up quick enough. I don't know. What would be a better adhesive for this? Put in the comments. I know Lori will. Lori, thank you for all of your comments. Or I need some, like back in the old days, the big old Mondo glue dots. That would work well here. That would work perfect. I would need 1, 2, 3. Okay, looking good. Yes, those are exposed. I'm going to put more adhesive here, but here is a little bow to go on top. I'm going to clean up these ends. The sequins, I think no matter what I do, they're going to look like how they look. And they need to be a little bit shorter than I normally would put them, just because I don't want it to be in the way of, hello, pumpkin. I might have to trim the sequins. Okay. Stuff, stuff, stuff. Let's work on, that's in place. So the next piece, the next circle will go on the inside. So I'm going to put more adhesive than you might think you need. Ooh, coffee. Coffee shakes. You could tell it's morning. Adhesive. Now the trick is taking this, dropping it in here without it all flipping over. Lucky, got it in there. Now, with my bone folder, just going to stick that glue down onto those little flaps. Okay, that is good. And probably should have come up with a better plan for that. Then these pieces here, we did not attach them, so I'm going to put glue right here on this panel. The same on the other side. Line up the little scallop top. Okay, just set that off to the side to dry for a minute. This is one I was working on last night. That's as far as I got. So next is making this part kind of drop down a little bit. See how it's squared off? There's a perforation, a score line. I'm going to take those. And don't worry about being rough with the top part of your little 3D treat, because once you get it all decorated, if you make any unintentional creases in the paper, you won't see them. Okay, so I just helped out all of those folds. Let me put it like this, right along there. Now this is going to scrunch in, and the scallop top, I'm going to just choose any two, pinch them, pinch the next ones. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It's like a star. And if you want, you could push it down a little bit to confirm the crease. It's starting to look like it's happening. Okay, the white, what is this stuff called? Baker's twine. I'm going to put it around twice. And tie a bow. Make sure it's equal. Okay. Now tie a bow. Cinch it just a bit. It won't close all the way. That's just the design. And there it is. Oh, one string is much longer than the other. Get that trimmed. Okay, now it's about sticking on my bow and sticking on my panel. Because this has stickum still on it, wet glue. I'm going to put dimensionals, big dimensionals on the back, at least 4, maybe more. I could put double the dimensional on there, but I think the glue will hold it. And this can go right where the bow is. That's cute. And now the bow is going to go right here. Let me scooch these over just a little bit. So I stamped only one thing. Okay, I need lots more adhesive on there. That's going to go right here. Maybe I'll put a glue dot. This one is wadded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll put a bunch of glue right here. Okay, glue dots. Four glue dots. That one already had the glue dot on it from earlier. Okay, get all those little pieces off. Okay, so there are my 4 glue dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to put some glue, more than what I need, right here. And I'm hoping that will sink through the lace and hold together the sequins. I don't want it to drip. Okay, it's a little excessive. How the glue dots hold it for right now? Well, I covered up my words. Okay, so I'll just pull these things off to the side. You know what, I'll wait for that glue. See if I can make it a little higher. That's better. So once the glue dries, I'm going to take these and with glue dots pull them out of the way so you could see the cute pumpkins and the words. Here, just like this. Oh, I really need to pull those off to the side. Okay, so that is it for this project. And I will have pictures on my blog, all the products used for all of 4 of these projects. on my blog, which is JilliBling.com. And I should do that in the next day or two. And I hope you have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. And I look forward to sharing the next project, which is, where did I put them? Right here. What's on top? This one will be next. Isn't that cute? Keep in mind, we're going to use all of these pieces. Okay, have a great day, and until next time, bye!